Hi guys, welcome to my agility vlog. The drill I chose to use was the X drill. It's used in football and it simulates the agility they frequently use, such as change of direction, change of footwork, and change of angle. So first of all, we'll have a look at a professional athlete carrying out this drill and see how he moves. Then we'll have a look at my first attempt and also my fastest attempt, which happens to be my fifth attempt for this drill. This was my first attempt at the X drill and it took around 8.8 seconds to complete. Looking at my stat position, you can see my torso never really faces the same way I want to travel. I also have a really narrow stance compared to the wide stance of the athlete who can really use that to explosively power off in the direction he wants to go. As you can see here, I'm not too effective at decelerating, as I start decelerating way too early and I use too many steps, so my steps are way too short. Looking at my position here at the second cone, you can see I'm kind of crouched too far forward. My centre of mass is too far forward, it's not over my base of support. And also I kind of drive off both feet instead of just one, so I'm not as explosive and I lose a lot of time here. Next I want to look at an area I think is particularly weak is the side step. As you can see, I spend a short amount of time with my chest up in the forward, with my head facing forward. I kind of twist and turn to the right, looking in the direction I want to travel in, which is very good. I also finish in a very crouched position, same as before with my centre of mass forward, which is very difficult to get out of. I lose a lot of speed there, and once again, I don't drive off one foot, I kind of stop on the two and then kind of drive off, which again results in me losing a lot of time. I also have a very kind of ineffective running style. I don't really have the high knee drive, or I don't really use the arm for stability and power to drive me forwards. If we look at the third cone, we can also see, just like before, I'm again in a crouched position with my centre of mass forward, and again I land on my 2 feet instead of driving off the one. You can also see a little stumble there at the end, which also I think has a negative impact on my result in this drill. So this was my fastest attempt, and I think it's my fifth attempt too. I think I completed it in 8.3 seconds. As you can see, I changed the technique a little bit just by touching the cone to see if that had an impact. I thought it probably slowed me down a little bit more, but actually it didn't. I don't think it actually had that much of an impact. So during this faster fifth attempt, you can see my deceleration phase is a lot better. I'm a lot more upright, I don't take as many steps, and I don't stay in that crouch position too long. My safe steps need a lot more work still, and here you see I'm still very crouched, but I think that's emphasised through touching the cones, and again here you see on the third one. I think my running style is a lot better with me driving the knees and the arms a lot more. So this was hard, I'm not going to lie, this was a bit of a shock, I did struggle with it. But that's the end of my blog, and thanks for watching.